Hey Taurus, it's Sunny Avi. Y'all like the way I say Taurus, right? But this is your reading for December 2018. Hopefully you guys enjoy the messages whenever it's time for them to make sense to you. And keep in mind that these are general readings. Please watch your sun, your moon, and your rising, or whatever other aspect that you have within your chart, because a particular aspect may make more sense to you during this time. My readings are jumpy and I do curse, so it is what it is. But if you like a personal reading, please go to my website, which is www.thesunnyglow.com. I think that's all I want to say. Well, let me say this because I said this in the Capricorn video, but I know I'm doing this during Mercury retrograde. But I was excited to, one, have the time, and two, to even reconsider doing the monthlies again. I just feel like I'm just low-key just getting back to my stomping grounds, because if you know, I started out doing the weeklies, but then I did the monthlies, and the monthlies were more of my thing. So yeah, I just feel really good. But my Tauruses, wait, let me just go ahead and start the timer. I feel for many of you guys, you are in the mindset of persistence is key. Whether you want someone to give you persistence or someone is wanting this from you. And I just feel like you guys, you want to be committed to something or someone. And within a matter of time, you will be able to understand where you stand in a particular situation. So try not to force something too much, and be careful of you forcing something for too long. This is causing mental exhaustion for many of you, especially my younger males. That showed up really strong, and my women too. But I just feel like, you know, you're looking for something in someone or something that isn't there, and it's really creating a lot of anxiety. It's creating disappointment, regardless of if it's not the right time or just not at all. I just feel like, you know, you guys need to be mindful of what you're constantly seeking. I do see where, you know, this is going to be a good time where you need to be fair. And maybe for some of you, like, you're in a place where you're noticing like who's really there for you, who's giving you proper penmanship. I know that, and I know this like in regards to writing, but I just keep picking up like just like this constant flow, like who's giving that to you. And maybe for some of you, like you're just searching for that. Yeah, so just yo Lord, I remember for like the past months, like you guys have been getting like this wounded heart desperation theme. So just be mindful of how you appear in a situation, or maybe someone is appearing desperate to you, or this is how your divine God and angels see you. Okay, I just feel like you guys are in a mindset where it's something that you want so bad and you don't really want to give it up. It's like you worked so hard to get it, and it's just like, even you know it's not 50-50, or you know that you're being taken advantage of, or someone around you feels this way. And I just feel like, you know, you guys are going to be in a position where it's going to be in your face, whether you are being desperate and it's time for you to stop, or, you know, the other person has the ability to really hear how you feel about them. And you know, it's really all about making a choice in regards to this situation, because I just feel like y'all shouldn't be in this anymore, like this desperation energy anymore. And if your divine God and angels see you in this way, they're going to send you a lot of people who are in need of something, whether they're in desperate need for a job, they're in desperate need for love, they're in desperate need for stability some way, somehow, they're in desperate need of help if they are on drugs or whatever the case may be. But you're going to notice how just people are just very fidgety and antsy and just anxious. And if you are dealing with this, maybe you're having a lot of anxiety attacks. You're having a lot of health issues that's coming to the surface, whether you have skin problems, your acne is messing up really, really bad, your asthma is messing up really, really bad. But yeah, or I keep picking up for some heart issues, like there's a puncture within your heart. And I don't know if that's the right term for it, but that's just what I heard. And this may be a pun for something. I keep picking up that you have a connection to a Capricorn, because I keep hearing Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And whether this is this person's sun, moon, or rising, or they have a lot of it within their chart, or they display themselves as a Capricorn. Quiet. My baby is up. I hear him walking. You don't really know how to take them. They can appear selfish at times, or just inconsiderate of your feelings. Hey, Pocky, we're walking for a nap. Oh, didn't nap too long. Yeah, yo. Oh, she didn't nap too long. Mamas. I don't think he's gonna let me do this. Mamas, he's not gonna let me do this video, y'all, so I'm gonna go. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna attempt to do this video for Taurus. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, yeah. Since my baby walked in here, maybe you guys are going to gain some, not gain, well, maybe gain. Maybe for some of you, you're a new child is coming into the picture. Or there's some light-hearted energy that you need to pay more attention to, instead of like focusing, you know, so much on the negativities. Maybe you need to connect with your inner child again. Maybe you need to pay attention to your children, and just understand what they have to say and how they really feel. Kiwi, please. Kiwi, no. 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 You don't mess with that. Pop. Maybe for some, you may come in contact with someone who has a child, in regards to dating, and you have to like get used to, you know, dealing with a child, especially if you have not before. I don't really think I can do this. I don't. You gonna let Mama record? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make this really, really quick, Taurus. I'm sorry. I said no. I said no. Let's see what's going on for Taurus for December. Maybe for some of you, you may get lost. You may get lost in distraction. Be aware of immature and childlike moves, where you're not like thinking properly. You're not taking into consideration of your responsibilities. Let's see. Okay. Alright, cool. I guess we'll do that many. Kiwi, go. Yeah, this is, I can't do this, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back. So if you hear noise, that's Kiwi. And luckily, I called my granny mom to watch Kiwi. And I love my grandma. So with that being said, maybe I hear him. But maybe you guys are in a situation where you need help, and you know it's okay to ask people for help. When I reconnected with you guys' energy, I kept seeing like someone with a very big bag on their back. So maybe some of y'all, like, you're in a place where you just feel like you have a lot on you emotionally, or you have a lot of guilt tied to something, but it's really time for you to let that go. Maybe you are going to be in the Christmas spirit. But I do feel that you guys need to be mindful of sacrificing. You know, when it comes to your load, when it comes to your dirty laundry, when it comes to, you know, the skeletons in your closet, and just being aware of what you need to be free of. Maybe for some of you, you feel as if you are a freeloader during this time, or someone makes you feel like a freeloader. All right, so okay, I'm getting this energy that is like, y'all are trying to force change. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you need to change, but it's like you're forcing it. And that may be why you're coming off a bit desperate to your divine God and angels, because it's like the change that you are supposed to be making is not the change that you're doing at this moment. So, like, you know, just be mindful of what you're doing. Just really go with the flow this month, Taurus. I kind of want the cards to just pop out, and it's like I'm expecting for the cards to pop out. So maybe y'all are like expecting for things to happen. So be mindful of your expectations, because you may get disappointed. Okay, don't make promises that you can't keep as well. Let's see, Taurus, how many cards? We can do 3. I'm not doing a lot for December 8th, 2018. Okay. Yeah. Taurus, December 2018. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, it's funny how energy works, because I kept seeing the number 5. The angels really wanted me to do 5 cards, and an extra card came out, which made it 5. 2 extra cards came out, which made it 5. Yeah, so Tauruses, I just feel like many of you, be careful of you trying to make up for past mistakes. Maybe for some of you, you are thinking about the past and how things were, or maybe you feel as if someone isn't considering you as a person, and you feel neglected, you feel weird. I do see where many of you, it's like you want someone to be there for you. You want a particular person to be that shoulder you can cry on, or, you know, to be Superman or Superwoman, especially if that's how you view this person. But the angels are saying that, you know, you shouldn't get your hopes up high when it comes to this person, because at the end of the day, this person has a lot on themselves, and you know, they may not be ready to pay attention to you, or, you know, take into consideration of how you really feel. So be mindful of you, like, kind of having codependency issues, or being in a very fragile relationship. I hate to say this, I keep picking up on homeless. Maybe some of y'all, like, you feel homeless. Maybe you are homeless, or you will become homeless. I do feel that, you know, you guys are really going to have a lot of faith. This energy seems very tough, but I'm seeing how, like, once you get through this obstacle of, you know, understanding that you are going to have to understand that someone doesn't want to be around you, or, you know, you've outgrown something that you've endured in the past, then that's when you're going to be able to really heal and really appreciate those who are there for you. Because I just feel like there's this energy of like you wanting someone or something to make its appearance so bad, to the point where, you know, you have good people around you, but you don't care about that, you don't see that. And you know, it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. It is, when it comes to you needing to change your point of view around. Okay. I do see where for some of you there may be issues in regards to the women in your life. Maybe a particular woman backstabs you, or like maybe you're noticing like how hard this woman has made sacrifices for you. Like maybe this is your mom, this is like a woman that raised you. Like maybe, you know, like you're just really realizing like, damn, like this woman is like really putting in work. Or okay, when it comes to your mother, I feel like there's issues that you have with mother. You feel like she has abandoned you, especially when you were around the age of 5, or within the month of May, or maybe 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months ago. Like you feel like she abandoned you, maybe 5, 10, 15, 25 years ago, you feel like she abandoned you. But it's like you're starting to realize that she had her own demons and her own burdens, and yes, it hurts, but you know, I just feel like you're just realizing like what other people are going through, and why, you know, they can't be there for you in your time of need. Or maybe you're figuring out that your mother is ill, and maybe your mother needs you now. And for karma, you know, maybe you have to, like, to break the karmic cycle, maybe you have to be there for your mother, even if she wasn't there for you. For those who are, you know, you have children with a particular woman, I feel like this woman is very scarred. She's strong, but she's scarred, and she's hurting, and I just feel like she's very tired. And you may notice that if you have kids by a female, she may take you to court, or she may like sneak away from you, she may leave you, or she's giving you an ultimatum of, hey, you have to do this or I'm leaving. I keep picking up that like she's thinking about herself, or you're noticing how like she's like not the same warm woman. Okay. Maybe my men, if you are just dating, you may find that you're attracting a lot of women who are possibly gold diggers and just very selfish. And maybe my women during this time, you need to, oh my God, that thing by Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, wait, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, where like you have to go by particular rules and you have to go by particular rules and concepts to weed out, you know, the fakes and understand the potentials. I keep picking up for some of you like the 90-day rule, maybe 50-day rule, where like you have to put down boundaries when it comes to your dating life. Yeah, like I just really see y'all just, I hate to say it, like you're just really going through it. I feel like money is going to be very tight. I do. I keep picking up on this energy of losing. Whether you lose your job, you get laid off, you don't find a job maybe you don't find a job in town, and it's hard for you to travel maybe 30 minutes away or an hour, where there's more job opportunities. If you are thinking about moving during this time, I do see where moving is harder for you. I keep picking up where some of you guys, you may be able to relocate in the spring time. Spring, summer is time. For some of you, maybe within the month of August, there's a possibility of you moving. Okay. Yeah, the timer went off. So yeah, Tauruses, it's going to be tough. It is, but you're really going to have faith and just understand that you're still standing. You're still standing. Something around you is going to fall, but understanding you are the one that's still standing. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. I shall be back very soon. Boy.